What teacher has a quiz today? Love it. I mean, aw. I'll cook in a second. All right, everybody's on their notes. Everybody's on their notes. Okay, we're gonna do mode first.
Again?
No. Range. This Miss O'Malley. Good morning. Yes, he gave me the homework and then he left. Yeah? Yeah, that mom was gonna pick him up. No, he. Ah, ya entendí, ya entendí. I know. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, bye. Thanks. Okay, range is the difference. Everybody's writing this down? Difference between. Range is the difference between the biggest number and the smallest number. Okay, the range is the biggest number minus the smallest number. Big minus small. Big minus small. Does anybody know what the word difference means in math? Yes. So difference means subtraction. It's a fancy word for subtraction. Remember when we did the mean, we had to add and we called it the sum? Sum was a fancy word for addition. Well, difference is a fancy word for subtraction. So this beautiful special word means to subtract. Okay? That means to subtract. Okay. So all we're going to do is we're going to take the biggest number and subtract it from, the smallest number subtracted from the biggest number. Or big minus small. Big minus small. We okay? All right, let's do an example problem. All right, let's say we have the numbers. They'll call me later. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. All right, we're good? We're good on those? Did you copy those numbers? Okay, number 1. Order the numbers. Are the numbers in order? Okay, we don't need to do that. Step 2. Subtract the big number. Dude, Isabella, you got to stop turning around talking. Okay, Lily, stop talking. Either one of you, the voice is coming from back there. So who is it? All right, order the number, subtract the big number minus the small number. Okay. Which is the big number? 30. So you're going to take 30 because that's your big number. That's the biggest number. What's your smallest number? 5. So we're going to subtract 5 because that's my smallest number. What is 30 minus 5? 25. That is called my range. The range is the biggest number minus the smallest number, okay? If I were to take the range between your age and my age, the range would be a little bit big, right? If I were to take the range from the person behind you or in front of you, how big would that range be? Really small, right? Because you guys are about the same age, right? Give or take a couple months. No one's really above a year younger or older. But if I'm like, hey, what's your age? what's my age? Let's subtract them. That would be big, right? A big number. What if I asked you, how many dogs, cats, birds do you guys have? And I were to take a list. Some of you have 0. We have 1, 2, 15. I don't know. That would be, we can do the range. Any questions on the range? I mean, all you have to do is take the big number minus the small number. That's it. What if I give you a couple numbers out of order? For example, 2, 3, 1, 5, 10, 1. That's it. 2, 3, 1, 5, 10, and 1. 2, 3, 1, 5, 10, 1. 3, 2, 3, 1. 5, 10, 1. Yeah. All right. What's the biggest number? 10. 10. What's the smallest number? 1. What is 10 minus 1? 9. That is your range. All right. So your big number is 10. Your small number is 1. So 10 minus 1 is 9. Isn't this so hard?
Did I was an elf?
Dude, focus. Gosh. I was like, what are you talking about? Now I know. All right. Are we okay? So far, so good? Somewhere in my classroom, there was going to be a worksheet for this. Oh, let's open up to that half sheet. A half sheet. The one we keep filling out. So it's the last box today. What did we just learn? Range. Range. It's the only one that doesn't start with the letter M. Range. The blank between the smallest, yeah. We glued it in. Exactly. Put numbers in numerical order. Blank the blank number from the blank. But what are we going to do? Subtract the actually smallest. Because it says from the biggest. It's okay. Just know that when you're doing the math, it has to be the big on top. Really? We haven't doing this since Tuesday. All right, look at the example. What's the biggest number? 7. Minus 2. 7 minus 2, use those fingers. 5. That would be your range. Range equals 5. Just hope. What are you doing over there? Oh, okay. Like it seems like you were on my conclusion, my false, incorrect conclusion was, is she on her phone, on her lap? Terrible. All right. So this paper asks you for mode and range. So it gives you space to put them in order. So let's put number 2 in order. 1, 2, 3, and there's another 3, 4, 4, and 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So now that they're in order for number 2, yes, I know. Pass it up or pass it over? That's the common sense thing to do. All right. What is mode from yesterday?
What's the most?
Most. So which number repeats the most?
4.
Okay, that's the one that repeats the most. Mode is most. Range.
6.
Yes, because why?
7
You have to take 7 minus 1, and 7 minus 1 is equal to 6. So your range is 6. Okay? So for this one, it's the one that repeats the most. And you can have your notes out. The number that occurs the most, right? Repeats the most. And then range, you have to take the big number minus the small number. And since you put them in order, it's really easy to see, right? Which one's your big number, which one's your small number. All right, can we go straight down? So can you do number 3? Can you put them in order? We're probably not going to do the whole page. I'm going to teach you outlier, which usually is not taught. We're going to do it in either today or later. We're going to go back into your notebooks and you're going to write the word outlier in your papel. Outlier, outlier, outlier. Usually it's not taught. Before we do that, I've already corrected like 5 homeworks, and 4 of those homeworks, 4 out of 5 had the same mistake. Oh, I'm teaching. This is Miss O'Malley. Hello. Oh yeah, pull them through. Thank you. I won't. All right. So let's say in Mr. Armstrong's class, the first quiz you got a 10, second quiz you got a 15, then a 20, then a 12, then you got a 2. So you have all of these numbers, right? Which number just doesn't fit? 2. What's up? Hello, welcome. Who? Christopher? Oh, Christopher, yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. Thanks. 2 is an outlier because it's too small. Yeah, I'm writing, so when I look up, you should all be writing. Today's not your day, is it? I'm off today. The talking today, by cell phone. All right. 2 is the outlier because it's too small. So like these are your test scores, right? You're scoring really well, and all of a sudden, boom, you get a 2. That would be an outlier. It's a number that's too big or too small. Again, if I were to take all of our ages, I would be, Jeffrey, the outlier because my age would just be a little bit too big. Just a little. All right. Any questions so far? Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to pass out a worksheet. We're going to start it today. We're totally not going to finish it today. We'll finish it tomorrow. So, Mr. E is going to give this one to everybody, and I'm going to give this one to everybody. Different.
Can I close this now?
Oh, we have to glue it. I was reminded.
Second period takes
Second period?
Yeah, 4. We're gonna go. Oh wow! I had you see last year. I got 124.
Okay, guys, let's quiet down.
You pull my hair, bro. Stop pulling hair.
Oh, everybody needs that mystery.
This is cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, until they're here. Okay.
We need this?
If we're coloring,
All right. Can you guys open up your notebook to the half sheet? Like it tells you everything. Because this worksheet has all of them, and sometimes it gets kind of confusing as to what to do. The one with all the names on it. Thank you, this side, for not being over dramatic. I appreciate it. Some of you are going to get in trouble based on who you're going to start talking to. I like that idea. Okay, let's have this out because they're going to ask you for all of these, right? And sometimes we're like, oh, what am I doing for this one? So you look it up. Now, you have 2 sheets. The reason they don't have a back is so you can show your work on the back. Because what's the number one thing Miss Alma is going to be checking? The work. You can have all the right answers. You can color this beautifully. But if you have no work, it's like you did nothing. No. Yes, Miss O'Malley. Yes, you just got here. Yeah, so I've been told. Thanks, bye. All right, on the back of the ice cream picture, this is where we're going to show our work. With a smile on our faces.
so we're not going to do different?
Yeah, but you can't do this part until you have the answers, right? Okay, so we're focusing on this is where we're going to show work. Okay? This side's the best. You just get better and better by the second. Bye. Okay. Okay, let's start off with number 1. What does number 1 say? Find the mean. Now, let me go back to my little chart for mean. Find the average. What's my first step? Add all the numbers. So, for number 1, it says to find the mean. So, what's the first thing we're going to do? Add all the numbers. So, right here, on the back of the sheet, I need to see how you add the numbers. So, we're going to add the numbers on our sheet. On the back of the ice cream, you're going to add 15 plus 29. Go. Add. We're adding right now. Add all those numbers up. Keep adding. How many numbers do we have? We have a bunch of numbers, right? Add them up. Keep adding. You're not done. Don't erase. We're not done. What do we get when we add 15 plus 29? 44. Okay, now I'm going to add plus 16. Now, if you're done, keep going. But you shouldn't be working slower than I am. You should be like right here or faster. All right, keep adding. here when we added all the numbers?
144.
144 is the correct answer. Now, is that my final answer? No. What's the second step for mean?
Divided by how many numbers there are? 7.
6. All right. So take 144 and divide it by 6. How many times does 6 go into 1? 0. All right, so that gives me 2, 12, remainder 2, bring down the 4. How many times does 6 go into 24? 4. So my mean is equal to 24. Okay, here are the numbers that I want you to do today. There's going to be some that I want you to skip, some that we'll do. We still have a couple of minutes. I want you to do today. I want you to do number 3, number 12, number 10, 8, and 6. Okay? So in like the next 5 minutes or so or 6 minutes we have to work. Can you do 3, 6, 8, 10, and 12 for today? And then we'll continue tomorrow. The reason I'm choosing... You do all of them. If you don't finish, we'll continue tomorrow. The reason I'm having you do all of these right now is they're the easier ones. They're the median, the mode. We just did the hardest one for today together. That's the hardest one. So number 3 says mode. I don't know what mode is. What's mode? Yep, the one that appears the most, the one that repeats. So look at number 3. Look at number 3. What repeats the most?
5.
Which one repeats the most? 5? Yeah, so our answer is 5. This is the one that repeats. All right. Number 6. Do I need work for number 6? Yeah, what do I have to do? Find the median. What does number 1 on median say? Nope, before that. Put them in order. So for number 6, I need you to show the work and put them in order. So number 6, put them in order. Go. Number 6, put them in order. Number 6, put them in order and cross them out. Put them in order and cross them out. All right, keep working, keep working. We don't deserve it. Alright. Okay, are we done with number 6? Cross them out. Which one's in the middle? What? Really? Oh, really? That's the one I showed on the camera. There's no 7. Really? Wait, kids, focus, focus, focus. focus. You're okay? You put them in order for number 6. Number 7 is range. What do I have to do with range? Yeah, so number 7, put them in order.
You mean 8?
Yeah, you're right. 8. Okay, okay. Maybe tomorrow. We're too close to the end. No, we're not that close. So close. Oh my god, you're wasting time by telling me that there's 2 minutes. Get to work. Number 10, median. Okay, put them in order. If you haven't done number 10, put them in order. Put them in order. Yes.
The formula for triangle is not base times equalizer 2.
Yeah. Why? Why are we talking about that?
Because I think you marked this one.
I mean, sometimes.
Oh, wait.
Did you not divide by 2?
No, I think you did it wrong.
Me?
Yeah.
The accusation.